Hello, chat. Welcome back. I'm going to talk about my new OCs. I wanted to try something different. So basically, they're all in high school. They're not one big group of friends, but everyone kind of knows each other, kind of. So my story starts off with the group, the high schoolers. But then, an incident happens. And then, it kind of goes to their kids. But I don't know what I'm going to do with their kids, I'm going to be honest. Because, it's kind of difficult to start that way. I'm getting my idea from JoJo. Shout out, JoJo. But, I like the idea of, the next generation, you know. But, so far, the characters, they're all in high school. It's a private school. They don't do much. There's nothing special about them, not really. I was told not to make this a fantasy world anymore, so it's not fantasy. They're just normal, lame high schoolers. But they have some drama, and I'll get to it. So, we have Abigail. I don't know if I can remember all their names. There's a lot of them. So there's Abigail, Stacy, Macy. They're twins. How could you tell? Ivan, Benji, Charlie. I think that's his name. Lottie, Felix. There's another one. Lucy and Amara. I think I got them. I think I got them all. Their character designs kind of mid. they're kind of mid. I have been kind of just working on drawing a lot more, but I haven't improved any. But that's okay. Abigail, she's very dear to me. She's my favorite, so she has to die. So the story kind of starts off with just, them. The main four. Wait, is it four? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. So, them. Stacy and, Abigail, they were childhood friends. And so were Macy and Ivan. So basically, Stacy and Abigail, they kind of, Abigail wasn't really allowed to go out much, because, not because, anything porn. It's just, strict family. They're strict. And she's a girl, and girls can't go outside, that line. But anyway. But Abigail, she doesn't care. She likes it inside anyways. So, but eventually she does get told to go outside and, get some fresh air. So she does. And then she meets Stacy. And Stacy and Abigail become friends. They become best friends. Comes one-sided Yuri. Yes. And then Ivan and Macy, they become friends. Macy's kind of a delinquent, kind of. And Ivan, autistic. He just wants to sit there and play Legos. But unfortunately for him, he does become friends with Macy. And Macy becomes friends with Ivan. And because Stacy's friends with Abigail, Macy is friends with Ivan. And they all become friends. And because of that, they become a friend group. And then they go to school. And that's when, it's kind of awkward because, Stacy knows for a fact she's damn bad for Abigail. And, but Abigail, she kind of, oblivious because she wasn't allowed to go outside much. And she just, doesn't understand most, affection like that, But she's a very loving person. A little too loving. But I also think, even if she, did know, loving relationships, maybe she just, wouldn't quite understand, because, like, especially with, like, Stacy. I just personally think personally, this is my character, something, like, because, like, her family was Christians. I don't know if I said that right, but, like, yeah. And so, she just thinks, like, you know, gay, no good. She has a lot of, like, self-questioning, let's just put it that way. And she thinks that girls can't kiss other girls.
You're both girls! Girls can't love girls! Girls can't love girls! Girls can't love girls!
With Ivan, he just, like, flat out likes Macy, and, like, Macy likes him, but, like, they both, like, they're gonna date very quickly. Them dang straight people. I just think, like, they know they like each other, but they don't like putting labels on. Not because they want to, like, look for other people, but they're too lazy to. They like the drama. Now there's Benji. Benji has his own little story, yes. He likes Abigail, but, like, Abigail also kind of oblivious. So, the story starts with Benji being a country kid, as you can tell by his cowboy hat. But anyway, so Benji, he like, was at, like, this dance, like, it was, like, his first ever dance in a public school, or, like, in general, and he was, like, really excited. He asked out, like, a bunch of girls, but, like, they all said no, because they don't like him, because he's country. So he's very, very sad. Very sad. And he kind of just sat there. He would just, like, watch other boys get girls. But then Abigail comes around. She's like, you want to dance? I also don't have a dance partner. You want to dance? And that man was damn bad from there. He was like, oh my. And after that, they become friends. Not best friends, because that's Stacy's spot. But because Stacy sees that Benji likes Abigail, she begins to hate Benji. Now, Charlie likes Benji, but Benji's straight. And so, Benji, like, he thinks of Charlie as, like, his best friend. But, like, you know, we're not there yet, Charlie. And Charlie's very upset about that. So, he takes out his anger on Abigail. Not very cool. Charlie, I think, has, like, a lot of, like, emotions about, like, because, like, he's already gay, and he feels like he won't find love because, like, no one else is gay, like, and, like man liking man, because his only crush, Benji, doesn't like him back because he likes girls, and, yeah, over time, he gets over it after the incident. Lottie, she likes Felix, like, she's in love with him, but like, you know, she thinks it's embarrassing, so she won't admit it, but, like, in the future, yeah, they hit her off. Felix, he's just, like, a nerd, really. He just, like, doesn't care about making friends that much. He's friends with Abigail, at least. Like, friends, mutuals, same thing. Abigail thinks she's friends with him. Abigail thinks she's friends with Charlie. But Charlie hates her guts, which he won't in the future, after the incident. Let's see here. Who's next? Lucy. Who's Lucy? Lucy, she, like, suffered from bullying, kinda. Not bullying. That's Amara. My bad. Lucy, she was very depressed. Warning about depression and suicide and all that kind of stuff. Self-exiting. So Lucy, she, she's, like, depressed, and she's very sad, and she just, like, wants it to be all done with. And so she's about to, like, do it. But then, like, Abigail shows up, because she's, like, a little angel. And she's like, whoa. What are you doing? And Lucy's like, I can't deal with this. But, like, Abigail, like, she sits with her. She just sits there. And she listens to Lucy rant about, like, all what's going on. And she gives her some advice. And she promises Lucy, I'll be here every week. Don't jump, please. And so she does. She comes all the time to be like, are you okay, Pookie? Oh, that's good. That's good, Pookie. Okay. I will be here next week. And she does. She just keeps coming back. And she always checks on Lucy. They're friends. They're best friends. Lucy likes Abigail, but she doesn't know it yet until the incident. Now, Amara knows she likes Abigail because one time she was getting bullied for how she looks. And she gets very insecure. She's like... and she's getting bullied by Abigail's old friend group because she had a phase. But Abigail didn't know her friends were bullying people until she walked in on it. She's like, what the heck? Okay, when I say people, only Amara. But she finds out that her friends are kind of losers. When I say friend group, this is a different friend group she had. Not Ivan and stuff. They're all good. They're all good people. But she's like, what the heck, guys? Hello? And she drops them. And she tells Amara, girl, you're gorgeous. Okay? You're damn bad. You're beautiful. And she's like, wow. Thanks, Abigail. And she fell in love. But she won't say anything, but she's in love. Now, who's next? Benji and Charlie, I'd say. I already talked about them. I might as well tell you guys their story. So Charlie was kind of insecure about his sexuality, but Benji just said, who cares? You're you. Do what you want, king. He was just saying, the only people that hate on gay people are the people that are insecure with themselves. Because, why do you care so much about other people being gay? Does that spark something deep inside you? That's what I think. So, Charlie began to fall in love with Benji, but Benji's ew. But no, he was I'm straight for Abigail. And Charlie was very upset, you know. But of course, after the incident, they move on. Now, after the incident, the group goes on their ways. Because after the incident, okay, the incident is Abigail died. Whoop-de-woo. So, they all graduate high school. They go to college. Abigail starts kind of failing her classes. And professor is just I can help you. Dun, dun, dun. Really? Yeah, really? Really? So they become friends. And then lovers. Which kind of gross because Abigail was kind of suffering mentally, and he kind of took advantage of that. So, warning. But after she gets pregnant, she's very upset about that. And the group doesn't know she's pregnant because they're all kind of too busy with colleges, and most of them go to different colleges, And then she was kind of suffering from that. But when they did find out, they were so happy. Well, some of them were. They were happy for her. They were go queen. Who's the baby daddy? I don't know. Oh, that's nice, Abigail. Girl. Pregnant. And I shouldn't be laughing about that, but it is character lore. But yeah. So Abigail, she gives birth. She has a little Clover. It's so cute. And not really cute because then she gets postpartum and gives her baby Clover to her mama and papa. And she says, I'll be right back. She wasn't right back. She went and self-exited. And when they found the group was crushed. Gil is with them for generations. because they felt so bad, because, like, everyone suffered in their own way. Like, Lottie, she felt very used because she's rich, and people always want her because she's rich, but, like, Abigail just wants food. Like, she makes everyone food, so she, like, Benji, she made him feel special. Stacy, she breathes Abigail like she's air. Macy felt like a sister to her. Same with Ivan. He, like, spoiled her. Rich. Felix, he felt seen also because he kind of just, like, no one really wanted to talk to him, but she always sat with him and just listened to him geek out about his stuff. She was just everyone's friend. Even Charlie's. She had some moments with him. Yes. Not, like, loving. He gets a husband. But, like, you know. So, they all felt really guilty about, like, not seeing her when she was having the worst moments of her life. And that took a toll on them. But they had to move on. Except for Stacy. Stacy did not move on. Ivan and Macy, they get married. Benji, he didn't really want to get married. Where's my darn character book? I wrote down their lore. I forget who he is. Oh my god. I'm sorry if you hear my fan, by the way. Like, it's so freaking hot. Who's that? Okay. Oh, wait, this is Charlie's. Oh, no, it's not. Who is this? Oh, wait, no, wait, that is Charlie. Charlie, he gets a husband named Mason. Macy, she's married to Ivan. Benji, he moved on, married to a woman who just drinks and does drugs, so he kind of hates her. He hates her very dearly. He has one kid with her named Abigail, named her after him. Cliche. He's a good dad now. He loves him so much. Oh my god, I can't believe I said that. That's so cringe. But he loves his baby girl. Who's this? Nova! Oh my god! I forgot I had another character. Okay, so Nova is the best friend of Abigail. Nova is the best friend of Abigail. Best friend-wise. Best friend. She also has a crush on Abigail. I totally forgot. Oh my god, that is my bad. She gets married, though. But never forgets it. Never forgets. She has a wife. Her name is Amber. It's Ember. Spell with an E. Let me read. She's a very silly character. She's a very cute character. They meet because, like, they both were at a food shop. They're eating like little piglets, and they both love food. That is what they like. And boy, do they love to hang out. And Nova fell in love with Abigail just because of how kind she is, how funny. And Nova, after the incident, Nova becomes very serious. But she does love her wife. She loves her a lot. She thinks she's a cutie patootie. Felix marries Lottie, and they have 2 kids. Yeah, one that's, like, around the next generation's age, and then, like, one on the way. So cute. Let's see. Lottie, yeah. Amara, she gets married to a man. Ew! But why did she do that? I thought she was a lesbian. Why did I put that? Let's see why. She hasn't moved on. Only married man to have stupid phone. It cut off because my phone's dying. My bad. You see how poor I am. So she only married a man because, like, she wanted a kid. And for a deal. And the man doesn't love her either, so don't worry. He's very mean. He calls her names. Oh, and no one calls her pretty anymore because Abigail died. So she's very depressed. She misses her wifey for sure. Stacy did not move on, but she did adopt Clover. She did take Clover. She was like, Mama! So she now has Clover. Congratulations. Lucy. Aw, Lucy. I forgot about Lucy. Oh my god, that poor baby. She did get married. What does it say about the wife? Is the wife a good person? After her death, she realized she was deeply in love. Regrets not helping her or noticing. She cries a lot thinking about it. She has Nina, her wife, that looks just like Abigail. A little toxic, but like, whatever. She adopted a son with her named Alex. Oh my fucking god, did I name a freaking kid after Alex? No, that's fine. And Ivan. Wow, did they have a kid? Oh, they had twins! Ruby and Rose. Where are the crystal gems? Wait, did I name off? Did they have kids? Alex, Clover. Sorry, my papers are so annoying. Oh yeah. Amara. Her kid is named, oh my god, I'm so dyslexic, I'm so sorry. Her son is named Max. She loves very much. Mama's bored. Lottie, her kids are, did I write it on the other guy's name? Jolene. That's her kid's name, Jolene. And then the baby didn't name it yet. Oh yeah. Nova, they adopted two kids. Blossom and Hugo. So cute. And she's also a cop. Congratulations. Oh my god. That's so cute. Wait, I think Charlie has a kid. I think he adopted a kid. Let me look. Benji. His wife's name's Dove. Wait, oh my god, do I gotta go back and start reading wife's names? I don't think I named some of them. Whatever. Next part, I guess. Mary. Oh no, that's just Macy. I was like, who the frig is Mary? Dove. Benji's wife is Dove. He hates her. I hate my wife. Aw, Mason. So, Charlie's with Mason, and they adopt a kid named, Jasper. So cute. I think I'll show you what they look like. I don't know if I have all of the kids' design, but, I'll show you anyways. Yeah. But, yeah. That's, kind of just it with them. Any questions, I'll answer. I do plan on making videos. Should I do, music videos with them or just, episodes with them? Come up with episodes. I did try to make one, but, that kind of came out bad. I don't know if I'll show at the end of this or not, but, you tell me if it looks good or not. Bye-bye, love you!